Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for February 2021. Welcome to the ones who are new here. I work with Western astrology, I work with the tarot and also with oracle cards and divination tools. Today I'm going to bring the charms back. I did this reading earlier in German, that's why the cards are already out. You can check out my German channel if you're interested, if you're a German speaker. I'm here in Vienna, Austria. I will, at the end of the reading, bring the charms, as I said, back. So we have a little extra here on this English channel and English reading, and I will talk about general energies, about love energies in the second part of the readings. I will touch some of the astrology that's coming up in February. So let's get started. I hope you are all doing well considering the circumstances that are still crazy. Here in Vienna, we are in what seems like never-ending lockdown situation. So they locked us down a second time, and then they're just continued locking us down a third time. So we're all locked down. It's difficult, but you know, trying to stay productive and do things. All right, thanks for your patience. So let's see what February brings. February is a month for you, I think, where you are wrapping up things because it is the month before the sun comes in your sign. So of course this is an ending in a way. The sun is in your 12th house. So it's undoing of situations, it's letting go, so you can step into a new in your birth month or birthday month. I have a feeling that it might come with a little bit of restrictive energy. We also do have Mercury retrograde, of course, so that's going to be holding us back collectively a little bit, but not necessarily holding us back in a bad way. It's more asking us to really look within, to go analyze things maybe from the past, to integrate things from the past, to combine. I feel like it's going to be a strong one with combining old knowledge and new knowledge, because we have this new moon also in Aquarius on the 11th, so it's a crazy Mercury retrograde and the new moon in Aquarius and all these planets in Aquarius. That's this portal that just opened with the new age and new consciousness that we are stepping into. So with this new moon, I think there's a huge chance for all of us also to plant a seed, to start a new cycle. This is not going to happen that, you know, often this new moon in the sign conjunct with all these other planets. So it's very, very powerful for really gaining new understanding, for seeing the higher picture, the bigger picture. It's very, very powerful. You're working yourself out of, I think, a situation that felt very unfair to you. Maybe it really does have to do something with the justice system. Maybe it has something to do with divorce or child support, stuff like that, but it doesn't have to be. It's more about finding an actual inner truth, finding the balance, finding the facts, considering all the sides, looking at a situation from both sides, from more perspectives, and finding the balance within that. And I think that has been very hard coming into this month, and there is not really balance and not really clarity for you when it comes to what you want to step into. Maybe it is also just a feeling, a plain feeling of being treated unfairly, or of a situation that manifests itself that is not very fair, or that doesn't feel fair to you. So now you're asked to go one step at a time, and I think you hate that, Aries. I think you're not very happy about that here with the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. There is a element of not wanting to go the slow pace, or not feeling like you want to do the slow pace thing here with the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. And I have a feeling it's really about right now for you, how can I get fast results, at the same time understanding that it results in not feeling worthy of a situation, because you know, good things take time. That's what people say, good things take time. Nothing that you didn't work for has much worth, blah blah blah, all those things that people say. And I feel like that's something that you might feel right now, or it might be presented to you once you are trying to rush things, or once you don't want to put the work in step by step. Maybe it's hard to know what the work to put in is. I feel like it's more like it's not you don't want to do it because you're impatient. It's also difficult to know what actually needs to be done in a specific situation, and it just really leaves you out to, I mean, Five of Pentacles, worry about how to manifest. Maybe there is really a feeling of, I don't know how to manifest, I don't know how to I don't know what to do to come to a good result and good results. This can also manifest financially, but don't worry too much, because this is really a Mercury retrograde thing as well. Often financially we feel stuck. That often manifests in, because communication is slow and things just get cluttered, and things just, communication gets weird and unclear, and things just get delayed. So if you feel like things get delayed, it's not necessarily because you're doing things wrong. It's more asking you to just be patient and not step into the feeling of, well, it's probably because I'm not worth it or whatever. It probably has nothing to do with you. When it comes to this is general. When it comes to a love situation, I see that there is also a wrapping up of some sort with the Death Rebirth card. There is, I think, really what I was saying before earlier with the new moon in Aquarius. I think there is a huge chance for you to really step into a new realm and gain all the knowledge that you need for that when it comes to this relationship, both of you. I think there is either a renewal of a cycle if you're in a more committed situation, or really also a letting go and stepping into a new life if it's not that committed. I think really there is for you an understanding, a very profound understanding that you're taking with you into this new moon cycle, that will help you understand that you can really manifest a completely new life here with this card when it comes to your love life, because what's been happening so far is not necessarily what you want to step into. And I think there is a situation with a person you don't want to step into. They're having very clear boundaries and a little bit in their bubble, and they're really standing their ground. I don't think that's a negative thing because it's upright, but I think you are understanding that sometimes, you know, people set boundaries and they're healthy and for them, and therefore it becomes clear that it's not, the situation is not gonna be flexible anymore. You know, this is what it is. And there is really no flexibility in the situation, and I think you don't want to step into that, really, because if this is what it is, then it might not be for you as well. And I feel like it's really a wrapping up of a situation. It's a wrapping up where you're like, you don't see the way forward anymore. You don't see you don't trust to just step into the unknown with this person. There's a lot of excitement also that comes with this card, and nervousness. I feel strong nervousness with especially this Chariot in reverse, because there's this element of the unknown in both ways, you know. So you have the unknown if you step into a new cycle with the person. You don't know how this is going to play out, and there is also the unknown if you step into a new cycle, but this new life situation just seems much more promising here with this card. So there is really this sense of being impatient and wanting to get somewhere, someplace, but you don't know the place. And that's in a way scary. And I feel like there will be so much knowledge sent to you to understand what place you actually want to go and what that place feels like. Because this place really feels like you're well rested, full of possibilities. It's chill, it's comfortable, it's cute, it's nice looking. You know, that is, it's waking up from, maybe it's also waking up from a dream. And also this old knowledge is here with this old sculpture that she's on. So taking the old knowledge and what you need from the old knowledge and bringing it into the new realm, the new life, I think this is really key for so many of us this month, and especially for you again. Okay, let's look at the charms. So that person is just very much set in their ways, and they're gonna fight for it. They're not gonna back down, just in case you're wondering. This is really a lot about old knowledge and also letting go of. I think this Mercury retrograde will really bring up old shadow memories that might have been suppressed here when it comes to connection, and it will help you by bringing them up, by bringing them in to the surface. It will help you transform and move forward. There is a really huge transformational moment here with the Death Rebirth card in this connection, and I think you've been waiting for this, and you've been anxious really to step into that, because this Chariot card in reverse just brings so much anxiety. You will gain the life force and the life drive and the forward drive out of this again. Don't worry, it's a very fertile situation. You're really building fertile ground, and this also breaks down, this number breaks down to number 3, Empress, 39. So that's also about fertility and creation and being able to create your own environment. The way they fell, the charms, is so interesting, and I want to pick them up. I will pick this one up because I already talked about it. So this is the old knowledge, I think, that it's coming up to the surface. It might also be shadow side, and in a way, really uncomfortable memories will help you now to transform, because that's the kind of memories that always subconsciously even, I think, drew you into the wrong direction. And this is also part of the anxiety that comes up, that this old knowledge that manifested much deeper within you, that this pulled you in the wrong directions in the past. And I think this is what you can really transform here with the Death Rebirth card on a long-term basis and a very profound basis. And it will give you, as I said, life force and life energy forward and movement forward. There is, I think, a strong sexual connection between you. Well, who would have thought? And with this stone, it's really about the calm, trying to bring in the calm step by step, that might prevent you, that approach might prevent you from worrying too much. But just be gentle with that. Do what you can, you know. With the Prince of Pentacles, it's often like we make this plan and then we have to do the whole plan and the routine on the first day. That's probably not how it works. If there's something of value that you can do to yourself and give yourself in the moment where you feel anxious, then go there and do that. This is also interesting because, again, this is the hug me and the octopus. This person, I feel like there is no both of you, but especially this person, is having much compassion towards you right now that they can express or want to express for some reason, especially physical compassion that is not sexual. They're working very strongly on their solar plexus chakra. How do they show themselves, who they are? How do they find themselves? Here with the Seven of Wands. And with the stone, I mean, it fell directly on the face. There is some sort of blindedness towards your direction, and they're also trying to protect themselves from the sexual energy, because they also feel like this might be a lot. You also, I think, are not fully showing yourself in this situation and have not fully showed yourself in this situation. It's just messy, you know. It seems like there is a lot of obstacles here. There's hardly anything that just flows in this. So I would hardly advise, with the cards that came out, that you open up to the possibility of creating something completely new that is much more suited for making you fulfilled and happy. Because this is me. You know, I mean, I can say what you want, but it seems like you don't want this, you know. I don't want to put words into your brain, but you don't, it seems like you don't want this. There's no cups also from your side, just saying. No cups whatsoever, so no emotional, it's already very emotionally detached. And the Chariot, the only water card here, Chariot and the Scorpio, the Scorpio really speaks of deep transformation, and having to let things go so we can make new fertile ground for new things. This is not something that you need to regret. This is not something that you need to feel bad about. This is something that you want to see as a chance to build a very fertile new ground where new life can grow out of it. This combination is everything. So yeah, Aries, that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe, like, comment. You know the drill. It helps me very much because I'm really, as I always mention, I'm trying to gain more reach in the English speaking realm, and therefore I need your help because there's just so many other readers out there that are great, and I'm happy that so many people are really working with the tarot. But I'm doing this for a couple of years now here, and since my channel has been bilingual for most of the time, now I'm trying to split it up and trying to gain more reach in the English speaking realm. So please help me do that, and I would appreciate that very much. And I hope you have a wonderful February, and I'll talk to you soon, hopefully. Bye.